just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side.
Hello and welcome in, everybody, once again to a very special Thursday afternoon edition of the OG Clubhouse's live stream. We are bringing you the final table of Mollybee'S Monster Stack 30K Guaranteed Prize Pool Tournament. We started off with right around 95 entries in here. We were down to the final 9. We actually had a little bit of an overlay today. The OG's coming out of their pocket for about $2,700 to pay off this prize pool. But we are a company of our word, and we're going to make sure everybody gets what they got coming to us. General manager of the OG, Matt, is in the 1 seat, and he's going to try to win some of that money back for the
do his best to at least win his overlay, right?
But he is on the short stack with 71,000, so he's got his work cut out for him. We got a lot of our regulars around here, including the second most winningest player in Kentucky, Charlie, in the number 3 seat. So they've got some competitors, and Brady has over $1 million in chips. He is our chip leader in the 9 seat. We will get to know these people. I'm in the booth with Patrick tonight.
Good to be here, Martin. Thank you.
Thank you. Did you play the tournament at all? Or you just
I did not play this tournament. I'm looking forward to maybe firing a bullet at the main, which, by the way, starts tonight.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
It's
the first flight's tonight.
First flight is tonight.
So if you guys want to come out, we got a big guarantee in the main. You can come and fire $600 at it and maybe end up on the final table live stream for that one later this weekend.
$100,000 guaranteed prize pool in that one.
$100,000 guarantee.
Last time we had a $100K guarantee, we broke it by about 30 or 40,000. This is the first time we have not doubled one of our prize pools in quite a while for this Mollybee'S. I knew 30K, they were shooting for the moon, but they want to take care of players, and it was a good tournament. I fired 2 bullets at it, and well, I'm here, so we don't need to talk about how I did.
Yeah. It was my birthday yesterday. My wife said I needed to spend it with my family and not here playing poker, so that's why I didn't fire.
The nerve of some people.
I know.
Matt jammed open all in on first hand with his ace-10, did not get any action, so he just needs to pick up some blinds. We're currently at 4 and 8. He's under 10 big blinds, so he really pretty much only has one move right now.
Mm-hmm. It's always tough because then everyone else knows that's your only move. So it's hard to get called by worse, but you got to take your shots.
I played with Dustin yesterday when I fired my second bullet. Very solid player. And Chris in the 5 seat was our runner-up in the opener tournament. He ended up winning just over 4K for his efforts. Wasn't able to close out the deal, but still nothing to be ashamed of. Looks like Dustin's going to take this one down with his ladies. We've also got a PLO tournament firing this afternoon, if I remember right.
Yeah, it starts in about a half an hour from now.
Half an hour. So if you like the 4-card game and you're in the area, we're about an hour north of Nashville, come on up to the OG and play the 4-card game. And I think we'll be streaming that final. That's a one-day event. We'll be streaming the final table of that tonight as well.
They're cussing, man. How's that guy call that? And now I'm going to have to listen to Martin talk about how bad I play.
Even though Matt is one of the more talkative players, we didn't give him a mic pack. It's just kind of tradition. We only have enough mic packs to not quite go around. So if you're a short stack, you don't get a mic pack.
You don't get one.
Well, I mean, I'm just playing the odds here. I'm not making anything that anybody's play, but I
believe he just said now when he gets busted out, he gets to hear you talk about how bad he played. That's what
he made the final table and I didn't, so I can't talk too much trash.
I think he took down a $150,000 guarantee tournament earlier this year.
He did. And the trophy for that from that club is sitting on top of our trophy case at the OG here.
Yeah. So
yeah, he does all right.
We can make fun of Matt for other things, but we can't say he doesn't know what he's doing at the table.
For sure. Oh, there was a 3-bet here from Thomas.
Pretty substantial 3-bet.
Looks like Brady opened up from the button, just trying to steal some stuff, which you normally going to do with the big stack on the button. Thomas has an ace and says none of it.
I talked to some of the players beforehand. They all seem weary of Brady. You got a guy who's got more than double the next biggest stack. You got to kind of be really careful not to get into it with him unless you're sure.
And he knows what he's doing with it too. Yeah. He didn't luck in it. He was a late reg. He came into my table maybe a half hour before registration closed last night and quickly spun this up. Kid knows how to play some cards. I will give him that. For anybody wondering, top prize on this tournament today is $7,180 up top. Next man out the door, though, goes home with $1,225. And there's a $200 ladder above that. So ICM is always the story at the final table, and it gets started off early here.
This was a $400 buy-in.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
$400 bullet.
Really good prize pool for $400.
Yeah, Matt's
There it is,
Matt's
all in.
again. Got his King Dewey this time on the button. Just has to get through the blinds, and I don't think Charlie's going to give him much resistance with 8
Might
high.
be a pretty ballsy call there with 8-4.
Matt is going to pick it up. He's got himself up over 10 bigs now. No longer
surviving.
the short stack.
He's not the short stack. He's just sticking around. Gotta, I've seen him do this before.
Yeah, I mean, when you're down like this, there's nowhere to go but up.
Right.
He's got 12-25 locked up, and there's another short stack on the table. William in the 8th seat is sitting right around 70,000. So they're both kind of just looking for each other to bust. And William's no slouch either. I played with him last night.
Would you rather be, if you were William or Matt, they're on both sides of the biggest stack, where would you rather be?
I'd rather be behind.
Behind, right?
I think I'd rather be behind, but there is an advantage to being ahead. Just because you only have one move, you just kind of put pressure on him. But he can call you a little lighter than anybody else. Kind of the Gus Hansen school of poker. You want early position if you're going to be out there bluffing, because that gives you a chance to bluff first.
Let's see what Dustin makes this.
No doubt.
Expecting a raise there. We got one, 16,000.
Brady
And,
with a very playable ace
boy.
jack.
Yeah.
Just flats
It's
it.
a flat call.
And Matt might
This is all of them, Matt?
Yep.
There we go.
pocket pair and a short stack. He's ready to go. He does have Dustin covered. Depends whether or not Brady's going to come along. And if Dustin calls this off, Brady might just get out of the way, and this will be smooth sailing for Matt then. This is for about half a Dustin stack, though.
He's all in.
He is all in, and I mean, you got.
I mean, what would you do here?
From Dustin's
Well-
Dustin's position, I mean, you got to win some. You got to pick up some chips somewhere along the way.
No, I was talking about Brady. I mean, wouldn't you call that in that position?
Not third man in. I don't think I'm on a big stack. Don't need to, get my nose out of joint. Let them take care of each other, and I'll just pick up the crumbs later.
It's
It's
yeah, I don't know.
75,000. I mean,
It's big stack, but it's not just big stack. It's monster. He's got a giant advantage, and there you go. He could have taken out 2 players in one fell swoop. Things are looking good for Matt for sure. Oh, oh my God!
there you go, Brady. Yeah, Brady maybe should have played the
Maybe
ace.
he should have played his ace.
That'd have been a pretty good hand.
Wow.
As it sits right now, Matt gets a nice double
Yeah, Matt's jumped all the way up into 4th place. So,
on 218,000. So couldn't have done it without Brady's help there.
wow. This is where
That look says it all right there.
you hear players, especially older players, will say, sometimes it's the big stack's job to take the little guys out. You know what I mean? Again, let's look at these stack sizes. He's got well over double the next biggest stack.
Right.
Sometimes it's your job to
Yeah, it wouldn't have
get-
hurt that
get in a
much. I can
tussle.
see arguments for both sides. And again, I'm not much of a tournament player, so maybe calling is the right spot there. I don't know.
I think if Dustin flat calls, I'm calling. I'm calling Matt's all in.
Yeah, Dustin did jam
but
back.
Dustin
over the
did
top.
jam over the top, so that gives you at least.
Yeah, that was been like 150,000 to call off, and that's the case for folding, I think.
Love you, bro, but if you want to be here, you gotta play better.
Another pocket
gotta get
pair
a
for
flip
Matt.
in. Look
and
at this.
now he's got some chips. He can play post flop. He just doesn't have to grip it.
Yeah,
and
he
rip it.
doesn't rip it.
Have it on,
Got a little raise,
YouTube out there in 30 minutes.
20K, and that might get through. Let's see if David's gonna make note.
And Matt is going to pick up some chips, and don't let this man get some chips.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, he's
I'm not sure that's the guy you want chipping up and getting confident this early.
yeah.
As he was just making jokes out in the lobby about how he's going to be the next man out, and now here he is.
He's in
in
really
4th place.
Yeah, 238,000 on an 8,000 big blind. He's sitting well over 20 bigs now. He's in very comfortable shape, middle of the pack.
Convention when
Doesn't have to get his nose out of joint. No desperation.
so I was on vacation.
And as we mentioned, the club overlaid about 2,700 on this tournament.
Give or
so
take a
he's
few bucks.
he got an incentive to play.
Yeah, the
Try to
ownership
win some of
might
that
have
money
sent him
back.
an email this morning. I'm not sure.
Plays a little Monday night thing, and he's having the time of his life.
That is well above my pay grade for those communications, but it wouldn't surprise me.
His biggest thing is I just like making them shake their head.
And look at this. Matt is running
I mean, he's picking up some cards,
Good.
that's for sure.
straight up. You know, he did show his hand a minute ago, showed the nines. I think you want people to think you're not just pushing chips around, but
Yeah, if you can get people to believe you've always got it, they can fold.
Yeah.
They'll fold you later when you're bluffing.
this is one of those times. Because you've seen a guy jam or raise now, what, 4 out of the last 5 hands?
Yeah,
So you start thinking, is he just playing
He's definitely been active.
loose aggressive, or does he actually have it? Charlie just 3-bet him with
King 3
King
suited.
3 suited.
And they know each other really well.
As you mentioned earlier, Charlie, one of the winningest players in the history of the state of Kentucky.
Second most tournament wins dollar-wise on Hinden Mob. I'm not sure who's
Wow.
number 1.
Got Matt to lay down a 2-1 favorite.
That's the power of position and the power of just, being Charlie.
Mm-hmm. A little surprised Matt didn't make the call there. But against another player, maybe he makes that call.
You're good.
This is definitely a different feel than the last time we were here together, because I think it was like 1:30 in the morning as opposed to 1:30 in the afternoon.
It was very late.
We've definitely got a different audience out there, different audience in here. It's a whole different feel for the booth, knowing that it's daylight outside.
Yeah, no, I rolled in here at noon. They were just finishing up. Yeah, Charlie Dawson, second all-time Kentucky money list with 1.7 million in earnings.
Wow.
Best live cash is 170,000. All-time money list of 1975, so not too shabby. Not too shabby at all for
1975 in the U.S. He's
No, that's 1975 worldwide.
Worldwide.
He's
wow.
in the top 2,000 on the all-time money
2,000
list.
all-time, playing right here at our little final table.
He was out. Looks like he was out in Vegas. He just got 4th in a deep stack tournament out in Vegas during the World Series. Finished 175th in the Parliament
Ooh.
Omaha deep stack bracelet event.
Justin waking up with the big slick and the big blind.
He had quite a few cashes of the World Series. Looks like what three cashes of the World Series and a couple of side events too. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
That's Charlie in the 3 seat with the blue OG hat. For those of you watching on the stream who don't know him,
Mm-hmm.
we got a 3-bet to 88,000. This is
Matt,
Interesting
would be calling off
situation
about
for Matt.
40% of his stack if he called off with these nickels, and he pretty much just set mining. I do like the laydown. If you miss your 5, you just committed almost half your stack for
we
nothing.
got it all in from Dustin.
Is short stacked and he's ready to run.
Pretty good spot given the odds.
I mean, he's got, look, that's exactly the situation you want to be in here as a short stack. You got live cards. Maybe this is your best. You might not see better cards before the blinds take you down.
Yeah, they're suited and they're live. What more can you ask for?
Oh, and
9.
the 5 that would have given Matt the set. That's hard to see.
But as it says, Dustin has flopped a pair. He
And
got turned
rivered
by
2
Dustin.
pair.
He rivered 2 pair. Wow, what a turn of events.
What a
there.
turn.
We were so busy lamenting Matt. Matt could have had another really nice pot, but as it says, Dustin finds the double. He was ahead, then he was behind, then he was ahead again. And he finds himself a double.
Wow. That saves Dustin from being the short stack. Now he's up to about 20 big blinds. Blinds are about to go up. Hand after this one. William now sitting in the 8th seat is the short stack. We'll keep our eye on his chips as we wait for the cards here. Last hand at this level. I was assuming that he got the riffle off for us to have this level at 4 and 8.
I think he did. The clock says 5-10, but we're still at 4 and 8 on our graphic.
I'm just looking at people's chips in front of me. That looks like 5-10. Looks like the blinds may have gone up. They are up. So we are at 5-10 this hand. 10 to call for Brady under the gun. Gets out of there with a very playable hand with his stack.
Finally finds a hand that's not playable.
Oh, we went up this hand?
Yeah.
I thought it was the next.
David waking up with a couple of fish hooks. played with him when I fired in the morning bullet, and I paid him off when I knew he had it, and I regret it to this day. He rivered a flush on me, and I just didn't believe him. But you know what? They just don't bluff. At least he wasn't that time. He made a hand, and he was betting it. Solid player, don't get me wrong. David, 3-bets his
Charlie
jack.
folds the 97. Not gonna go up against what he knows is a better hand. Probably a good read. Charlie's not afraid to throw a little raise out there, see where he's at.
No, he's a very skilled player. I mean, you don't get 1.7 million on Hendon Mob by not knowing what you're doing.
That is for sure. So now we are at every dealer and commentator's favorite level, 5 and 10, where we can very easily tell you how many big blinds people have.
Yeah, the math is really, really
Math
easy.
is really, really easy for us to know exactly where everybody sits.
Most players are still up over the 20 big blind level. There's plenty of play left in this. Brady's sitting on 92 bigs.
This is how I know my range is too wide. I'm watching guys fold hands I know I would play. Somebody just folded king queen off. I'm like, wow, okay. What are you waiting for?
William jams in his short stack, and Brady wakes up with a playable
Oh
hand
my
for sure.
goodness. Wow.
9-6 suited against Brady's Rockets,
Here it
and Brady
comes.
has the ace of diamonds just for fun. That is
Wow.
not helping. He's
No, well,
Turned
it
him-
picks up a gut shot, and no, bye-bye. He's gone.
and that is going to
That
be
is-
Brady's pot to take it down. Back up to almost a million. William out in 8th place, 1225 for his efforts. Nothing to be ashamed of, coming in as one of the 2 short stacks with Matt, and walking out the door with 3 times the buy-in. So a good effort for him.
Like you talked about earlier, he's got the big stack on his left. He wants the call, but he doesn't want it. He doesn't want him to wake up with aces
I
when
mean-
you decide to jam into him.
You can, you only got the one move, and the big stack is basically like, do I have a playable hand? There's no foldability. There's no fold equity, obviously. but
No.
with aces, I mean, you just, oops.
Ooh, yeah.
So we're now down to 8-handed.
Chris might wake up with a pair of 5s. Want to play him here? Let's see what the raise is.
Chris will do better than he did in the opener. He was really tired in the opener. He admitted it afterwards. I talked to him yesterday, and he said he was just tired and really just not playing as well, and was kind of just trying to blast his way through it. And unfortunately, Miss Virginia was picking up a hand after hand
And
after
look at
hand.
this. Talk about playable cards, from pocket aces to big slick, back to back. He's got, of course, raise here. It's just a matter of whether.
And they're both really deep. I mean, Chris started the hand with 37 bigs. So this isn't just, jamming territory. There's some definite playability post-flop.
Well, we get the call. We're going to see the flop here. Oh. Of course, the ace on the flop. Brady checks it over. $50K, easy call here for Brady.
It's
We'll
going to be
see
a
the
one and
eight-
done.
eight
Chris
of
does
diamonds on the turn.
pick up a little bit of equity with the gutter, but he's happy to check and see if he can nail that 7.
All right, let's see the river.
No.
Oh, another ace.
It's Brady's
So,
world, and we're all just living in it today.
You just don't want Chris to get into a position where he thinks that ace on the board tells you that Brady doesn't have one. He's beating, obviously, king queen suited.
Yeah, he's not beating
Hands
much
like
there.
that, he's not a whole lot.
And
He's beating that Brady would 3-bet with pre-flop.
yeah, there's absolutely nothing Brady's 3-betting pre-flop that he can beat.
So the rich get richer, as
Yeah.
they say. And
Back up over $1 million on his starting stack.
I haven't seen a lot of tournaments where if you look at those stack sizes at the top of your screen, everybody's right within firing distance of each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're all the difference between the 8 stack and the 2 stack are less than 50K.
And they're all
You
still
know,
really deep.
and-
Dustin's the shortest with 16 bigs. So there's nobody's really feeling the pressure quite yet.
And everybody's demonstrably covered by our big stack in the 9 seat. Whew. Nobody taking a risk on some of these more moderate hands. You know, Brady raising on the button with King Queen just to see if he can make everybody make the blinds fold. Ooh, all in.
Matt has a very stealable hand, but I don't think he can defend it. This would be for all of Matt's money, and you don't want to call off with 7 high. It looks real pretty,
Well,
but
Brady snap folds, and of course so does Matt. So there you go. That's a good move on the button with the little pocket ducks. Really a great read by Thomas to know that you got to raise on the button, but he's the guy with all the chips, so maybe he's not that strong. Good time for a very large 3-bet to get everyone else out of it. It's a good pickup, too.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Right. David in the 4 seat with Big Sheila, as we call it in some parts of Kentucky and all across Nashville. Don't know what he's thinking about, how much he wants to raise.
Goes for 2.5x open, a little chunky for this stage of the tournament. But it looks like it
might get through on this.
Do the job.
Charlie wants to see a flop with that hand. Nope, he does not. So Big Sheila's good, as they say. David's going to get the walk with pocket 8s. Going to get a dealer change in here. Those of you around the country who have not played in one of our Kentucky poker rooms, we have some of the best dealers around, especially for these big events. Here at the OG, we're running tournaments every single day and cash games as well. So if you are anywhere within driving distance, you want to try your hand at poker, this is the place to be. You no longer have to go to the casino that's 4 hours from Nashville. You can drive to one of the fine establishments in
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
What, $12 or $13 an hour for seat rental? There's no rake?
Yeah, no rake, just renting your seat. And people ask me this all the time that haven't been. Do you have to rent your seat during the tournament? No, you only pay your entry fee, and that's it.
Yeah.
So you sit and play in the tournament.
You get a lot of bang for your buck.
A lot of bang for your buck. Great way to come and get the feel of live poker for you guys who play online who've never actually gotten in the live game.
And even on Wednesday nights, if you come down here at 6 o'clock, we'll put together a little poker lesson for you, and then we have a free buy tournament where you can literally get something for nothing. There's absolutely $0 entry fee into it. You can add on some extra chips for a few bucks out of your pocket if you so choose, but if you want to try your hand with absolutely zero risk, Wednesdays is the day to come down here for that. That tournament fires off at 7 o'clock every Wednesday. And I'll come over here and I'll say hi to you because I'm here to work on our live stream at the same time.
Might have to try that. I might have to come up on a Wednesday and fire a non-bullet at the at the free roll.
Yeah, the free buy tournament, and you can, like I said, you can buy some extra chips. There's rebuys and add-ons and all sorts of stuff like that. But it is a $500 guaranteed prize pool, and we usually end up with about $1,000 in there. So, first prize usually goes home with $200 or $300.
Good way to learn how to play tournaments if you're not a tournament player. You've never played live.
Zero risk. It is. It's a phenomenal deal.
Work your way up to playing in one of these bigger tournaments like the main event, which starts tonight. You can buy into the first flight of the main event, and it runs all weekend. We'll be here for the final table on Sunday.
I will be commentating. We'll be doing feature tables as well throughout the weekend. We will be doing those. Yours truly will be in here. We'll probably have some guest conductors along the way, or guest commentators along the way. And we're going to be playing some poker and talking some poker. I might fire a bullet at it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I'm the same way. Like, I know I'm going to be here Sunday to do the commentary. Do I want to,
let's see if I can
want to fire at this thing as well?
I tried to get back some of my buy-ins paying cash last night. I picked up a few bucks, but I'm still in the hole off of my two $400 bullets. So if I can get that back on the cash tables, maybe I'll go fire at the main.
Well, everybody's getting into it with Brady in the big stack. And he flops.
Flop open-ended against second pair. Brady bets the absolute minimum, laying at like 10-1. Jack 10 is always such a connected hand on the board.
Here comes the turn. Well, you know, now Thomas's hand actually improves with that jack. So
Brady is not going to let off the pressure, though. Small little needling bets. Bigger one this time, though. 55K to go.
it's about a fourth of Thomas's stack. It's such a difficult position with the best hand. No way to know it. I almost feel like if you're going to call here, you almost have to jam. Give him a chance to fold. There it is.
He does. It's tricky, though. Jack 10, I mean, Brady was out there just kind of messing around. He does have a straight draw. But, well, there's a Jack 10 out there that just hits so many hands that could have equity against you. Brady has about the worst of it with it and still having equity.
But again, look at the size of the stack.
Mm-hmm.
It's if anyone can make the call at the table in this position, it's him.
Thomas is just happy he faded the snap. You know, if he
Oh,
was,
yeah.
if he was beat, Brady would have snapped him.
Mm-hmm. And
Brady does lay it down. He doesn't want to take one pull at it, and he could be drawing really slim if you know, his opponent already had a jack or was boated.
good pickup for Thomas.
Yeah, really well
Puts
played
him
here.
solidly into second place.
Can't be afraid to lose, and he picks up a nice, healthy stack there. So next person out the door is going to walk away with $1,454, but there's a $510 ladder that everybody's looking at. So there is
Yeah, after that, it's 1960 for seventh
seventh.
place. So
Yeah.
nobody wants to be the next man out if they can avoid it, because that's a pretty big jump.
I mean,
It's,
that's a buy-in. That's a bullet in the tournament is the ladder.
More importantly, it's almost a bullet in the next tournament or in the main event, which starts tonight. It's $600 entry fee. So it could be the difference in how many bullets you get to fire at that one.
Here's my strategy, guys. Double up.
Yeah, they're going to be coming from far and wide to play in that one. It will be a really nice tournament to play.
Ooh, Justin under the gun. No longer the short stack. Looking at a very playable pocket pair. Going to make it 25K to go.
When I played the Ambassador, pocket tens were, that's how I made all my money was pocket tens.
Ooh,
But
wow,
Charlie,
of all the players at the table to
Yes.
wake up with that pair.
it's not fair when they run good.
Let's see how much we're going to make it here.
I'm thinking I'd make it about 60 or 65 if it was me.
62.
62, all right. I'm glad
David with a very playable hand here.
that betting a
Gets
three
out of
bet
the
though,
way.
you don't want to be cold calling three bets. That is
And then
a road
Dustin
to the poorhouse.
in the big blind.
Again, betting a three bet in front of you, it's just because you pretty much just have to jam if you're going to play him, and you don't want to be jamming over two people that showed interest with just sevens.
Not these two people, that's for sure. But
Yeah, he doesn't like it, but he reads the writing on the wall.
it's just a matter of
Yeah. Where's that?
Justin questioning
These are
how far
100.
behind he
A
is.
little less than 150 left behind that.
Justin does have him covered.
What's going through your mind right now? You're trying to figure out if Charlie's got a bigger pair, or if maybe he's got two Broadway cards you can
it's
get him to
just-
fold.
It's just jammer fold, but he finds
No,
the third
finds
option,
the
just
call.
call. Okay.
Hmm.
He
A
does
lot of
have
people say you jam right there with tens, but I think I'm on the same.
I think I would have.
I would have liked to. I'd like to see the flop first. Then there you go. Wow.
Flops it. Just flops it.
Flop it. Absolutely. Check. His set on the flop.
Yeah, he hasn't acted yet.
I thought I saw him say check. I apologize.
Oh, he did check, and Charlie bet 35.
Okay.
No need to get crazy. It's such a dry, disconnected
Oh,
board.
absolutely.
You're hoping if Charlie has like an ace-king hand, you want him to keep hanging himself. If he has the hand that he
the
has,
turn, the ace. That's gonna maybe slow Charlie
yeah,
down.
you're hoping Charlie
Check
has
and a
ace
check.
king.
The river, the deuce of diamonds, and
Justin has to go for a little bit of value here, hoping Charlie has like an ace-king, ace-queen kind of hand, but maybe size it down a little bit so the kings and queens could still call. maybe like 35 or 40,000, just begging for a call.
Yeah, you don't want to make it too much. I think if you bet 40, Charlie's going to pay to see it.
That'd be a third of Charlie's stack.
It's on you, right? Is it on him?
Yes.
Okay.
Charlie asking if he's been checked to yet. No, Justin's just taking his time, staring at that board, figuring out what he wants to bet.
Bet 45.
45,000.
45K. Charlie's cutting out the chips right away. He wants to see what he'll leave him with. Nope, he
Here
snap
we
calls
go.
it off.
Back, it's only 40.
Oh, sorry.
I guess you won then.
Gonna get the bad news. He
Oh, man.
knows.
Yeah, and that's going to put Charlie in a world of hurt, down to 6.8 blinds now.
Brutal.
Yeah. Might have been able to find a fold with the ace, but I think he was just ready to run with it. Easy for us to say looking at him.
Should be gone.
Yeah, kings.
Yep.
See, we got 12 of you already in the chat with us, hanging out on a Thursday. Do appreciate you guys. Do me a quick solid. Hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you like what we're doing here. We're going to be doing it all week long until we crown a champion on our Sunday main event.
When you shove on the flop.
Yeah.
Take that means the stream has caught up with us. So
Yeah, we're
glad that you guys are out
Hope you
there.
would.
And then you snap call me.
That's all right. And I lose. So I'm still here. I'm free rolling now.
Ace killed. I was hoping you had ace king. Not ace.
Raise 22.
Chris making it 22K to go with his suited 9-8. Right behind him, Dustin has a suited ace-9.
And
A little bit of a short stack. 14 bigs. He says this is good enough. I
good enough.
can't find a reason to disagree with him. Chris does not want to compete for 2/3 of his stack, which is 9-8. He's going to let that one go.
Sometimes in those situations, it's just, you start thinking about how many more cards am I going to see? You know, how many more chances am I going to get? Worst case scenario, he calls me with slightly better. Can I catch up? You know, with suited ace, you can always catch up. So those are the ones where you got to make the move. Ooh, dirty diaper not going to do it
Matt
for
went on
Matt.
a little terror when it first started, but the deck has cooled off for him, but he's able to build up some chips, and he can buy himself some time. Dustin waking up with another very playable hand for
big hand.
sure.
If-
He's up to 18 bigs, so he definitely has playability post-flop. He's just going to bump this one up.
And all he's got to do is get the big stack to fold, suited connectors, and no.
Brady wants to see a flop, but you don't blame him for that.
No. Why not? With those chips, it's a pretty hand to see a flop with. Good as any. Yeah, got a gutter and a backdoor flush draw. So I don't think anything but a jam here is going to get rid of Brady.
Not for one card, at least. He's got lots of backdoor possibilities.
Yep. 14,000 definitely
Brady
doesn't get rid of
doesn't
him.
pick up a gutter, so now I need 3, 4, or 5. We'll bring it home for him. Dustin can find a second barrel, though. I think he'd be able to shed Brady at this point.
6 bets. 25,000.
Again, 25K, I'm not sure that's enough. If you put your
Oh, we got an all-in here.
all in,
Brady has moved all in, putting the pressure back on Dustin, putting him exactly on the kind of hand he has. Oh, we got a...
And I call.
What you got? Flush draw, straight draw.
oh, wow.
Got shot in flush draw.
Oh, we had some sort of misread there. We had a king on the...
Count what?
Count him there.
Yeah, we got some sort of misread on our board there.
Oh,
I
I
don't
see.
know where that 9 of spades came from. That might have been the burn card. So that makes a lot more sense. Dustin does have ace king, and Brady had picked up a flush draw.
Well, I saw it. Well, I said he had a gutter on the flop, and
yeah,
then then I went back and thought, well, no, I guess he doesn't. No, he did. So we got a misread on the deck.
I think a burn card got picked up on our reader,
Okay.
and that's that'll happen. Result is the same, so yeah, it is going Dustin's way.
It doesn't confuse anybody in the room, just us here in the booth. You guys watching at home.
I was like, that's a hell of a move by Brady with just ace, or with Brady with his
Good little spin.
pretty much nothing. But yeah, that king of hearts is definitely a different card than everybody else, than anything else.
Yeah, you spun up pretty good.
So a nice pickup there for Dustin. 383 on his stack now. Went from a short stack to right in the middle of the field now.
You got three guys there, second, third, fourth, all with basically the same chip stack.
Brady took a little bit of a hit, but still in decent shape. Still our chip leader.
Still got double the chips of the next biggest man. So it's going to be anybody's tournament. Still, things could change. Dustin finally with a foldable pre-flop hand. Brady in the small blind with the king 10.
Gonna bump this one 25K. Matt doesn't want any trouble with his suited jack.
No, they're gonna easily take that down. Start building that stack back up to outrageous proportions it was before. I'll tell you, having spent some time in the box myself, those cards are actually a little bit difficult to wield because they're thicker than the average, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't even know as a player if you can tell, but when you have the whole deck in your hand, you can tell how much thicker the cards are.
Yeah, they have a little bit of a stiffer
and
feel
then
to
they're
them for sure.
stiffer as well, yeah. So a little bit of a challenge for our dealers, and they're doing a great job. Dustin again now, third time in 4 hands, he's got something he's going to want to raise with. Just another min raise over to Brady with, man, one of those hands I would love to play. That's why I'm not at the table and I'm in the booth.
Thomas does flop best here with his pair of tens. Dustin doesn't have much of anything.
No,
He's going to c-bet, though. Keep telling the story that he hit this flop, at least. $35. He puts in a check raise at 35K. I like this play because there's a lot of cards that can come on the turn that you're not going to like.
So I say it out loud.
And Thomas is going to get that down with a well-timed check raise and take down another small pot.
as we mentioned before, we've got 2 more tournaments today at the OG. We've got the PLO tournament that kicks off any minute now.
2 o'clock, cards
2
in the air.
o'clock. It's already after 2 if you're watching the stream. So cards in the air there shortly. And then we've got the main event, Flight A, happening tonight as well. Your first chance to buy into that $100,000 guarantee tournament.
Matt is all in from the button with king, queen offsuit after Brady opened the cutoff with ace 9.
Charlie. With
Charlie
the
is-
short stack, this is a perfect opportunity to, with those cards,
39.
you got to think if they're live, you could triple up. Is this your best opportunity to?
Betting a 3-bet. He is in the big blind already.
Yeah, I mean,
We lost our graphic here. I think we're getting corrections on chip counts. Yeah. So Matt has 139K. Charlie decides he's not going to fight this one.
Your brother, I call.
Ooh.
9.
Got one too.
And
Yeah.
Brady lets it go as well. Matt picks up a nice little pot there without having to face any adversity. Very happy to stack those chips.
if you've got 48,000 in the big blind right there, you
About that particular
calling
hand
for the
right there?
chance at a triple up with that much? No.
I'm not. Third man in with King Jack offsuit. You're
He didn't like. the
you're
way-
really hoping that nobody has a bigger king or face cards. They're both just in there with like 7s and 4s.
Yeah.
And then you're flipping. But you're just
And
in
since
bad,
you just,
bad
if
spot.
you're under the gun, maybe because the big blind is coming and that big blind ante is real, especially at this stage. But since you just dodged it, and now you can,
Yeah, he
now you've got 8 hands not to play before it hits you again.
yeah, he puts in
So-
5K for the small blind here, and then he gets 7 free hands, 6 free hands, excuse me. So yeah,
The big blind ante does change the way you
Mhm.
have to think about these things when you get short stacked because
Yeah,
it
it's-
does take, like the next time it comes around, it's gonna take more than a fifth of Charlie's stack
Yeah,
out of play.
it's the tax man. Charlie's looking for a hand. King Jack again has to let it go after Thomas makes it 45K with a 3-bet.
9 calls.
Brady is trying to steal a lot of these smaller pots and not able to get it through. So he's going to see a flop this time around. No love for either player.
9 checks.
Check over to Thomas with the stronger hand. Totally missed his flop. Deuce on the turn doesn't really help anybody. Check, check. And the river,
Last-
6 of clubs.
Last card. So Brady is going to take a stab. Nope, he's going to check. I would say
Checks
he
it.
stab it.
That's
Thomas
it.
shows
Thomas
the
just shows the ace king and takes it down.
Takes it down unimproved. Yeah, for those of you that are interested, that first flight for our main kicks off at 5 o'clock tonight. 30-minute levels. So lots of play in that one. And yeah, then come on down here tomorrow if you missed that one. 2 flights tomorrow, 2 flights Saturday. 30,000 starting chips, 30-minute levels, $100,000 guaranteed prize pool. Definitely one worth winning, that's for sure. All weekend long here at the OG. And cash games too. Don't forget about those.
Still living in this now, or-
I live in Nashville now.
6 calls. 7
What about you?
9
I live in Parkville. Dad was military, so we moved here from Michigan in the 90s.
Charlie,
That's the hand.
There's his jam.
There it
hand.
is. On the button, jamming with.
Suited ace on the button. You can't ask for anything more.
Good luck, man.
Did you stay all in?
He went
Oh,
on.
okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
48.
What's the other one? A coin?
48.
2 coins? Good luck.
Charlie says he's 48,000. He's taken off his mic pack already. Or at least
That's a
he's-
move. That's even more than standing up. He's
Oh, there it
and
is.
then he runs into the hand that's absolutely going to call him.
Yeah, our graphics are running a little bit behind. Charlie does pick up a wheel draw. A 5 or ace will
Oh,
do
so
it. He
close.
does not get there. Charlie's going to be eliminated in 8th place. 1454 for his efforts. Came in here with a healthy stack. Bumped his head a couple of times. Ran into a set against his pocket kings. That was the hand that really did him. And out the door in 8th. 1454 for his efforts.
When the blind's going up right now, that short stack was about to get really short.
Yeah.
He was going to have just over 3 bigs.
Yeah, it was definitely moving day. I mean, a suited ace, you can't ask for anything more when you're on a short stack like that.
Especially when it folds to you and you're on the button. All you got to do is dodge 2 hands for the chance to pick up the blinds. Unfortunately, big blind looks down at ladies and you are going home. So, sigh of relief from some of the players at the table, maybe. One of the
Mhm.
best players in the state. No longer a threat.
We are currently at 612 and 12. Clock is live on the app, but for some reason it's not live on our feed. There it is.
7
And
raises.
Justin waking up with a nice playable hand there. There we go. Now we got the clock back.
45.
That's going to let his suited one gapper go.
25, yes, sir.
Yesterday, I actually flopped a straight flush with a suited three gapper. I was in the small blind. Or I was in the big blind. I called him in open with Jack 7 of clubs, and it comes 10, 9, 8 all clubs. I told the dealer before it happened, like, I need a really gross flop, and he definitely obliged for me.
Checks over to Justin.
Just kind of moved over into the 7.5 seat where we don't have a camera.
King high. Maybe missed a bet there. Might have been able to get the ace jack to fold, but neither player liked that board. And Chris is going to pick up 49K for his efforts or non-efforts.
Always nice to win with ace high unimproved.
It was in your range.
It's always a situation where I'm wondering if I'm the king 10 suited there, if I bet on the turn, is he gone? Of course, probably. But then again, you run into the one guy who call you with, you know,
Yeah,
the
well,
ace
just
high, just
feel ace
float.
high might be good here. And, yeah.
Wasn't your favorite hand 6-3?
My favorite hand, whichever one.
Whichever one. Maybe that's what it was. I think he knocked me out of the tournament with 6-3. It's my favorite hand.
Oh my goodness.
Second time today, Brady's waking up
Brady.
with bullets, making it 25K, not giving away anything about
Nope.
the strength of his hands.
We've seen him race to 25K with 4-5 suited. So, you know, under the gun, just a little two and a half, not even 2.5 at this stage. It's a 2x raise.
It's a 2x raise plus a chip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
we were
the
in
blind's
live.
weighing up on me.
Dustin with his suited ace and a decent stack. He's gonna let it go though. Doesn't want to battle with the big stack. Justin says I ain't scared. He's in there. And he's getting,
God help him
getting a discount.
if he catches his ace on this flop. No, he won't because there's no aces left. But still,
He's got way more hours than probably all of us combined.
don't get foolish, Justin.
Huh? Oh, 100%. Yeah. Second
That
all
should
time
get
Kentucky.
Justin out of the hand.
Yeah, no hand, no draw for Justin. He really has no business continuing at this point.
Yeah, if he's in Vegas.
He will let it go.
See there, Brady has raised pre-flop
Or
36% of the time. So
you know, 'cause the grind and the travel and all this stuff.
it's when you play like that and you end up with a monster hand like aces, it does disguise that really well.
For sure. It keeps your opponent guessing. Is he bluffing? Does he got it?
Yeah, honestly, Justin's lucky in that situation that he didn't pick anything up worth sticking around for because
Yeah, well, those are hard.
9 high flop
And
gets him in a
like
lot
you
of
said,
trouble
the
right
players
there.
gotten so much better. You know, fields are tougher.
You just can't put Brady on aces in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, coming around again, Thomas in the 2 seat with Big Sheila this time.
2 raises, 24,000.
Gonna min raise it to 24.
Back. Yeah.
He's too harsh.
Oh yeah, he's too harsh. Oh yeah.
So far, nobody wants to tangle. Nobody has cards worth tangling with.
I think he's going to get this
Every
one through.
time.
Oh, he's gonna get the call from
Brady-
Brady in the big blind.
He's got suited stuff. and
Defend. I mean,
It's suited. You're getting half price. It's hard to turn
He's
down 3-1 with just
got
about any
enough
kind of hand.
chips with the thing. Let's see this flop.
And Brady does flop the best of it here with a couple of clubs.
Got a club draw. They're both gonna check to the turn. Thomas needs to fire at this to have any chance. Come on. Nope. Brady check to the river.
Go back and look at the hands and
He
play
does
them.
hold.
Queens, but does he know he
The
held?
first one, it was like a tournament, right?
He's just happy to turn him
Yeah,
over and
there
take
you
this
go,
one down.
and once again, as we say in Nashville, Big Sheila's good. That pocket eights holds up nicely.
As you bust, the next time you're going to rotate, so you'll have 8 big blinds.
That will get you a picture of it. The first one didn't.
Looks like Donovan, are you laughing at me or are you laughing at something else?
No,
Am I missing something?
I hit the wrong button and it just brought up like
What was that? What'd you do there?
our overhead camera has been really wonky as of late. It
Mhm.
used to have a zoom feature on it and now it doesn't. and in the memory it still has like some just weird screenshots in there, and I hit the wrong button for the overhead. Like we do have a stable shot of the overhead so we can show the board, but there's a few of them in there that are just all jacked up.
Maybe
It's
it's not
technology is a wonderful thing unless it doesn't work.
That way everybody got to play.
Gonna try to get it fixed in between streams here. I actually brought my ladder with me today so I can get up there and mess with the camera on the ceiling.
Blinds went up to
But those are technical issues.
thing about tournaments. You're not gonna just be sitting at 20 or 30 big blinds.
Yeah, that's not my forte. Technical
No.
issues.
I'm
here to try to say something amusing, or at least try. If the computer breaks, I can't help you.
Yeah, they brought me in here to commentate. I'm slowly turning into the AV engineer. I don't mind though. It's a fun skill to have.
Our first table, his defense was probably 50%.
I play so good post flop, man. I can't help myself.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've got over 30 of you hanging out with us now in the live chat as Matt lets this one go. What are you guys doing at home? Come on down here.
Absolutely.
Our Omaha tournament is just about to fire off, and then at 5 o'clock, our flight A of the main event. Cash games firing as well, 1-3 games. All sorts of good stuff happening. But if you can't make it, we do appreciate you hanging out with us. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for us. Only two likes now. That's just like stealing,
Oh,
guys.
come on, man.
We need your help. I'm not above begging.
Comment. Leave a comment, even if it's just I don't like Martin. That's fine.
Yeah,
You can leave that comment
Totally fine with it.
because everything helps us out.
And
All
my-
engagement helps.
My wife will probably give that a thumbs up.
Your butt is,
Fair enough.
fine, so you just out of mud.
Oh, Dustin.
Hanging on for dear life.
Hijack, is that a raisable hand there? See if you
Oh,
can't get
definitely.
everybody to fold.
6 raises 22,000.
24,000. Min raise.
9 calls.
Justin folds. Brady's going to come along with his 10s again,
Brady.
catching more than his fair share of the top half of the deck for sure.
And Matt looks like he's contemplating some kind of move and doesn't. Probably for the best.
Thomas-
And Thomas with the
Just flats with the ace queen suited here, out of position. In my mind, I think
surprised we
that's
didn't get a
kind of-
raise out of
that's
the-
kind of squeezing spot
Yeah.
right there after Brady comes
We're
along.
here, man. I ain't got to
But
work
he
yet.
wants to see a flop. He is out of position.
And
Ten
Brady
right in
just
the window for Brady.
reels
It
it.
is not fair
Well, that's good.
when they run that
Considering
good.
PLO players are the most punctual
check
players on
to
earth.
Brady, who
Yeah, so if you
checks
got
it back
6
and
before
let
the
him see a
tournament
free
starts, man,
turn.
It's gonna be a banger.
does nothing. 4 diamonds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except maybe give a little hope. Let's see if he can get a bet out of one of his opponents with that check. No.
With 3 players in the hand, it's a little harder to muster up a bluff.
935,000.
And I think Brady's just going to end up betting and scooping this one here. Nope. Dustin is going to peel one time with his deuces,
Oh, but he doesn't want to hit it.
just in case Brady is messing
Lucky-
around.
Lucky for him, he does not hit it
Hanging
on the
on
river.
like a hair in a biscuit in there. Uncle Johnny, man. Hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit.
Whatever this bet is, it should take it down.
Raises 135,000.
Goes chunky too.
135.
That's just about half of Dustin's remaining stack. I don't think you can be a hero. There's just too much stuff out there at this point. A
And he's-
one-liner to an 8.
He's beating ace king, ace queen, all your your big Broadway hands pre-flop that Brady could be bluffing with, but
Even the hands
is
that
just
Brady
not-
could have been betting on the turn as a draw a semi-bluff, get there with the 7 on the end. It's just,
yeah.
yeah, no. Dustin's going to let this one go wisely, and Brady will take it down.
All right, guys, that's my time. Mike's coming in to let the rest of the way. Thank you.
See, they're getting ready to start the
Ooh,
Omaha
there we
tournament. We
go.
got a table waiting. I believe that table that is off to the left. This camera doesn't have much of a zoom or a mobility, but that one off to the left is an Omaha tournament starting already. But we will be getting some people going here in the 4-card game shortly, and we will be streaming that one this evening as well. Not exactly sure what time we will be here to bring you the final table action, but stick around. The easiest way to do it is just hit that notification bell over there on YouTube, and it'll let you know whenever we go live. Problem solved. and we will crown a champion in our 10K guarantee PLO tournament this evening. You gonna be here for that one, Patrick?
Oh yeah,
You gonna be here too? All right, cool.
absolutely.
So-
I might fire a bullet at that thing. Maybe not.
Hey,
No? Nah. Either way, I'll be here for the final table. If my wife is watching the stream, of course not. I would never play a PLO tournament.
as my grandpa would
And
say, if you're
put money
scared,
into
if you're
that.
scared, go to church. Don't know exactly what he meant by that, but it always sounded like it basically don't be scared. If you're scared, go to church.
that sounds solid advice. I'm just gonna
it
say,
does,
you
it
know,
does.
I mean, I don't think we should be talking about church on the poker live stream, but nonetheless, it's still good advice.
Yeah, I know. It's
You know,
yeah, no. Go ahead and fire in it, and if you happen to make a run, well then
and
I
it
will
is what it
just
is.
have to call it myself. But otherwise, I'll be happy to have you in here with us as we bring in.
I'd love to know what it feels like to be on the other side of this wall.
It's pretty
You know,
cool.
It's pretty
Pretty
cool.
cool,
Sitting
yeah.
at that table, knowing you're in here talking about us. That's probably a nice feeling.
I made the final table of the mini main a few months ago, and it was good times.
Oh my God, who was in the booth?
Matt was actually calling the action.
Oh man, getting his revenge on you for
yeah,
all those things I'm sure you've said about him on
I've
streams
never gone
over
back
the
to
years.
listen to the stream just because I know he was talking all sorts
Oh,
of great things
gosh.
about me and how I played.
I'm telling you right now, if you run deep in the main and I'm in here by myself and you make the final table, I will say nothing but nice things about you, Martin. Nothing but the nicest things I could think of.
There's a lot of things that need to go right in order for that to happen. I got to get through a pretty tough field. I got to scratch up $600 first of all.
See, Thomas, very playable hand on the button.
Absolutely.
Little min raise there. See if he can't
Sitting on over 40 bigs. A fairly deep stack here.
folds, but
And David on a short stack's got little slick. I like this hand a lot. He's sitting under 10 bigs. I think this is just a jam, especially from a button open, which can be very, very wide.
and there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Chris gonna let go of his hand and see if Thomas can make this call.
This will be for about a third, maybe 30% of Thomas's remaining.
Not even.
stack.
Yeah. It's
He's gonna
he
live
lets
to
it go.
fight another day. 'Cause at the end of the day, it looks real pretty, but it is just jack high.
Yeah.
You're a dog to all the ace highs, all the king highs. Not even really good shape against pocket sevens.
Good pickup for David. It improves his stack. He's
Mhm.
still the small stack, but 170 always feels better than 108 or whatever
For sure.
it was, you know. $1,964 going to the next man out. It's a pretty big jump from the previous one, but the next jump isn't very big. So the difference between 6
yeah,
and
I
7
miswrote this. It's
You miswrote.
1694.
1694.
I transposed
I'm
some
sorry,
numbers.
guys. Martin is dyslexic, and we didn't know it. So that makes a lot more sense. 1694,
1694
opposed
right
to
now, 1995.
1995 for the next one. So $300 difference between the two payouts. Still something you don't want to get foolish. Everybody's going to leave here with more money than they came with, but
Matt flops his second time he's had pocket fives, and the second time he flops a set, and this time he is
well, he's
in the
in
hand.
it. Yeah, exactly. Last time he
Last
flopped
time
the
he-
set, but he was already gone. So,
Dustin does have second pair. He's going to peel at least one,
all right.
and if he could pick up some equity like a 6
You
or an
really
8 kind of card,
Matt doesn't know.
there
it,
is
but he-
the 8 that gives Dustin a gutter to go along with his pair.
check Matt.
Matt is trying to figure out how to size this to get it all in on the end, as long as the river looks good to him. 52,000, about a
That's-
quarter Dustin stack.
Pair and a gut shot. Just enough.
He's going to
No,
let it go.
lets it go. All right.
That's a good laydown in my mind.
Very good lay
Pair and a
down.
gut shot.
You could be up against Ace King there very easily. Any king.
Yeah, his
And
2 pair and
there's-
trip outs were no good. He doesn't know that, but he was in a tough spot. Another nice pickup for Matt, getting him back up over to 240,000 in chips. over the 20.
Matt started the day as the small stack.
Yeah, well,
So-
him and William were 70 and 71,000 respectively. And he caught a couple hands early and now sitting over the 20 big blind threshold once again. Looking like he's about 5th in chips. Both Dustin and David are lower than him.
Chris,
Waking up with a suited ace on the button.
just a little 2x raise there, a little more than that.
Stronger than most from a button open for sure.
That's
But
probably going to do the job.
Neither one of the blinds can even contest it. You hate to just see a button raise and you toss your blinds away. Because you know 9 times out of 10 they're out there with absolutely nothing. But you just can't compete with a queen 3.
Not at this stage. Not something you want to be playing around with. You never know. You flop top pair and you're probably still behind.
Thomas is our biggest mover of the final table. He's up 275,000 in chips since he sat down with us. He was kind of middle of the road. And Matt is second biggest mover, up 172,000 coming in on the short stack. Matt is not going to be doing anything except moving those cards into the muck this time around.
24.
Playable hand by Thomas, making the min raise.
A couple of folds around, see if we can get a walk on this. No, I think the big blind might play with him just to see a flop.
Getting a price.
Let's see that flop. Not really anything for anybody, but
Open-ender for Brady. Check, check. Brady does bink a pair there, but it's a really gross-looking board for him at this point.
well,
Thomas does have opportunities to any 2 or 7 putting a straight on board. But I don't see him fading even this smallish of a bet.
no. You don't want to tangle with that stack any further than you already have. Time to just... I think he might have missed a bet on the flop. Could have maybe gotten Brady to fold there, but... If you're watching this thinking, I would love to be on one of these live streams where everybody's watching me play poker, you have that opportunity because the final table for all of the tournaments this weekend, and most of the tournaments we run on a regular basis, end up on the live stream.
A lot of
here
them
at
do.
DOG.
A lot of our bigger ones do.
But for sure, you want to fire a bullet at the main, you make it to the final table, you will be on the stream. In fact, you're going to have some feature tables throughout the main event, right, Martin? Some chances for people who don't make the final table to show up on the stream?
Yeah, we're going to be doing feature tables for the main all throughout the weekend.
So lots of opportunities. Come on out to the club, not only for a chance to play in the tournament and win some money and play against some of these great players, but you can also appear on this stream yourself. Make sure you brush your hair, fix your beard, wear a nice shirt. Justin on the button. Does he want to tangle with the big stack with that hand?
Brady just flopping a couple of overs at this point. He's ahead, but he's not probably loving life. Now, Justin just comes across, he has an air about him that he's not afraid to tangle. He knows he needs to win some chips to make a move in this tournament. And might as well go after the guy who's got a bunch of them.
That can go both ways.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go after the big stack and you live to regret it. But
yeah, I mean, he's
you
got
know.
plenty. He could spare a few. I don't know, Justin. He just kind of seems like he has that air about him, like I'm here to win this thing.
Yeah, very
And
stoic, very
Yeah.
serious.
And you're standing between me and that trophy, and we're gonna see what we can do about that.
Brady has a little bit of that as well. He's just not as mean looking.
Brady is a very learned player. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I've talked a lot with him, and I've seen him on quite a few of our final tables, including our main a few months ago. He ended up finishing in third or fourth and instantly regretted how he played it. I remember talking to him afterwards. Still walked away with a good chunk of change, but was wishing he had that one back when it was all said and done.
So we're going to get a raise here out of Brady. 25K to Matt. Suited connector.
Matt
He's
will
going to
take
want
a
to see
flyer
that
from
flop.
we'll take a flyer from the small blind.
And
Thomas
Thomas going to defend as well. So here comes the flop.
getting a price. Matt is in rough shape with his 8 being covered. Thomas does flop best here.
Checks over to him. He checks it to Brady.
Check and flow.
Big stack going to say, let's see the turn. Ooh, now Matt not only picks up the gut shot, but the flush draw. So he's going to lead out.
Any club or 7 puts him in the driver's seat.
40,000.
I don't think Thomas has anything to do here but call, and that should eliminate Brady. Brady's going to find
He's
the
not going to
exit.
throw. Yeah, not going to throw 40K more into this thing. Let's see the river. Ace.
Stone brick is probably Matt is
Now
going to.
Matt fires at it.
Matt's going to fire at it again. And
Oh,
he moved
did he
all
all
in.
in?
He
Wow.
chose the nuclear option. I really like if you're going to make a move at it, that's it.
Well, you got to figure your opponent doesn't like that ace either. You got to take that gamble.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good move because if you're Justin,
With the
Thomas, excuse me, can you?
with the flop checking around, you have to realize that Matt has a little bit wider of a range because there's nothing to define your hand on the flop. So he
Right.
got to the turn with whatever you played pre-flop.
Which could have been ace 10, ace jack, ace
Mm-hmm.
king.
Yeah.
You know, which is currently beating you. So
He could have had a club draw with an ace for sure.
this would be a hero call if you
Mhm.
can make it.
It is just a stone bluff catcher at
And
this
this
point.
is one of those times where being Matt and being the guy in the room that everybody knows, maybe it gives a little more incentive if they want to catch you in this moment. I know if it was me in that seat, that would be playing into my psychology.
Yeah,
you don't want you.
looking at Thomas's hand against what Matt's range is, though, there's really there's no value. Like Matt is not value owning himself. You are just you're a stone going after a bluff catcher at this point. Like Matt's just not looking down at pocket eights and being like, you know what, I've got the best hand here and I'm going to jam with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an all or nothing kind of hand, and it's for half of Thomas's stack.
Call.
He does make the
He
call.
calls, and
calls
that
it
is going
off.
to be
That
the
is going to be
end
it for
of
Matt.
Matt's day.
He gave it a shot, valiant effort, and had him in the blender, but Thomas was able to snuff it out. 1694 for Matt, so he wasn't able to quite cover the overlay, but should help.
No.
I'm joking aside. I'm pretty sure that money goes right into Matt's pocket as
I
it
mean,
belongs.
It's a really solid move.
It's the only move he
I'm
had.
honestly shocked that he was able to make the call. That's. I think with a kind of weakish queen there, I don't think I can make that call for half my stack.
It was a stone bluff catcher, but he was able to suss it out, and I don't know what his read was, but he was able to get it done.
Able to get it. Wow.
Built himself up a nice stack, and now he's within striking distance of Brady.
Yeah,
for
really.
the chip lead.
677K against Brady's 800K. Really impressed. I mean, and it's not just that he made the move. The way Matt makes that move, no hesitation,
Mm-hmm.
jam. Your opponent doesn't like the ace. What a call. What a call by Thomas. Next hand, we're up. Chris looking down at pocket jacks. Very solid, playable hand. Probably going to get a
Get
walk.
this one through.
Yeah, David doesn't want to take a stab with the old 2-3 offsuit. That's not going to be the one you want to get in trouble with there. We appreciate all you guys who are watching the stream. If you can like or leave comments. God forbid you could even follow or subscribe to the channel or share this post. That certainly helps us out. You know what? I'm going to go share it right now. Just put this thing up on the old Facebook and X. Let people know that I'm here. You can do that as well. And leave your comments, even if they're comments about how much you love me and Martin. We want the comments because it helps more people to see the stream. So
And be sure you say which one of us it is too, because my ego really needs all the boosting it can get.
Jesus, Martin.
I'm keeping score. I don't know about you.
Well, if we have any regulars, they all love you, or
do.
they despise you. There's no one changing their mind about you.
You know
today,
what?
so
Nobody talks trash to my face, and that's all I care about. They always tell me I'm doing a great job. What they say when I'm gone, that's their business and a line from a different scene.
Mhm.
But as it sits right now, Brady is looking down a couple of sevens against the second place chip leader. So the big dogs are going to go at it. And
that's what you want. If you're one of the smaller stacks at the table, you want these two guys to tangle right here.
Brady 4-betting sevens.
Bet and takes it down with
snap mucks. I mean, you really
dang.
can't do anything with king queen off suit there. He's made a move with it, and Brady said, "No, I'm the chip leader. I'm the boss of this table. You need to calm down, sir." I came in here as the leader, and I'm going to remain that.
I was playing in a tournament a couple of weeks ago, and somebody was the chip leader and got into one of those hands with the second chip leader. And I remember hearing somebody at the table say, "Well, you're the chip leader until you're not."
Yeah,
and that's how this works.
Yeah,
it's very seldom are you going to make a wire-to-wire run at a final table like this. But if anybody can, Brady's capable.
Absolutely. And there's really two ways to play a chip lead. You can kind of just pick your spots and let the short stacks kind of consolidate and just go after one or two people towards the end, or you can just keep their boot on their throat and just take them all out along the way.
Well, that's that old school thinking of it's your job, it's your responsibility as a big stack to take out the smaller ones. You can't wait for these 15 and 20 big blind stacks to go after each other. You have the chips, you should use them to do it. But
I think Brady is a little more calculating. He's not just raw aggression like some people are when he has a monster stack, but he's very calculating. And I mean, he's picked up aces twice and been able to get paid with them. Don't get it wrong, he has been catching some hands.
But he's also played his position well.
Yeah,
when he's been in the hijack and on the button, he's played well. So that's what you need. Somebody's willing to throw those around. We've got two middling hands going after each other. Did David just?
David did put in a bet here.
Did he just put in a bet here?
He's going to take a stab.
I think that's going to win.
Yeah, just one and done. Take a stab at it. See if it's abandoned money. It was a button versus small blind open, so a little bit of a wider configuration. He's just going to keep telling the story that I had something from the button and take it down. Since Matt left in 7th place with 1,600 and change in his pocket, next man out the door, 1995. That'll be for 6th place, and then 2390 as a ladder after that. So $400 ladder. The jumps are getting bigger, but of course, all eyes on the prize up top. $7,180, the lion's share of this $30,000 guaranteed prize pool, which was an overlay. So you should come down here and try to get a piece of it. But as it sits, these 6 gentlemen are going to figure out how they're going to divide it up here over the next few levels. It looks like this will be the last hand before break. We will be taking a break here after level 16. So we will be taking about a 15-minute break. Stick around with us, but we'll figure out this hand.
Don't go away. You don't have to close the stream. The stream stays up.
Yep. We will
leave it up on your laptop. Take a break yourself, and we'll be back as soon as the action resumes here
get yourself
in about
a beverage.
15 minutes.
Neither one of them really has too much going on here. Dustin did flop a gutter. Catch a 3 or a 6. We're just bet and scoop, and that'll be that. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 12 minutes or so. Stick around with us. We'll crown a champion here, and we'll be back soon.
Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the flame. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the flame. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the flame. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the flame.
And we're back.
We are back and better than ever. Thomas is not back, though, our second chip leader. He has decided to take a little bit of hiatus. But the game waits for no one, so we are back and ready to go. Six-handed, there he comes. Lost his first hand. We won't know exactly what he had, but we are off and running. The blinds are currently now 10 and 15. The 15,000 big blind Andy. To recap, David is on our short stack. Just over 10 big blinds. Thomas has made a really good move these last couple levels. He was able to knock out Matt, and he is in second in chips. So Brady came into the day as a chip leader and is still the chip leader.
We got a 3-bet from Justin with Rockets.
Justin 3-betting his aces. And David has a very playable hand. He's going to come along with that one for sure. Wasting no time getting back into this one.
With the short stack here, you jamming with ace-queen pre-flop?
I think so at this point. Yeah, you're only about 10 bigs left. He is
Just a call.
He is just going to flat, putting about a third of his stack at risk to see this flop. He's going to need some queens and lots of them. Not the flop either player is particularly looking for, but Justin with the aces still in the catbird seat. David's about a half pot size bet left. I think if I'm Justin, I probably would just open rip this at this point. If it goes check, check, and like anything that about a 10 or lower comes in, you are just hating life.
Oh, David, all in. Justin with a call.
David.
Check, all in, call.
Justin did check it over to him, and David took a move, and Not the best, and he is going
And
to be drawing
he's-
dead after the turn. He was looking for running queens,
Yeah.
does not materialize. Justin knocks David out. It's always,
One hand out of the break.
always a bummer to come back from break, and that's going to be that. But at least it was just a 15-minute, not like a 90-minute dinner break. But we're quickly down to 5 players, and Dustin's able to pick up a healthy chip stack now. The chips are consolidating. That'll put him in 3rd place, 525,000 on his stack. Now Chris is going to be a short stack, but still 30 bigs, 30
No,
plus bigs.
Dustin's
Oh, excuse
only
me.
got
Yeah.
20 bigs. Well, not
Dustin.
even. 15 bigs?
Dustin is the short stack. Yeah, about 12,
13.
14. 14 according to the computer.
We're all proving we can't do division in our heads, is what is happening there. So we need you to throw that computer screen up, Donovan, to show us exactly what it is. Somewhere between 13 and 14 bigs. 5 players left. So Martin's little cheat sheet with what the prizes were got moved, but he just went out with it was $19.95, right?
$19.95
All
for
right.
6th place money. Now $23.90. Next man out the door. $29.65 after that. So a $600 jump.
Yeah, it's big pay jump. This next one is over $500 pay jump between places. So you want to avoid going out next if you can.
I think with
That's
this,
always true.
if I'm Dustin's here, I would have ripped that, but he's going to let it
He
go.
lets it
A
go.
suited ace,
Justin as
14
well.
bigs. I would have jammed
Now,
that.
Brady, the difference between being the chip leader and one of the smaller stacks is definitely calls there. Thomas in the big blind has already got enough in to call and want to see this flop. So 3 ways to the flop. Not much of anything. Maybe a gut shot for Thomas gives him some equity there, but
He's going to go check, and
check.
Chris is going to take this one down. As he is in position as both the blinds came along. Brady quickly gone. Thomas, he doesn't want to chase either, and Chris will just steal that one, even though he did have the best of it.
Thinks he's stealing it, even though he wasn't actually stealing it.
Right.
As they say, bluffing with the best hand sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're in position, sometimes it's there for the taking.
Yeah, they got it wrong. They forgot to take it off when Charlie went.
Always like a sigh of relief after a player goes out and you realize you've just made a pay jump.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of got to take stock of yourself, where you are in the tournament,
Final table dynamics are just so unique to in any form of poker. It's because as the field reduces, you have to open up your ranges, but at the same time you want to be a little more conservative because there's such big pay jumps.
Yeah, especially at the end.
And one other thing, not a dynamic this time because it was a multi-day, but sometimes you're making the biggest decisions when you are exhausted. You've been playing for 12, 14, 16 hours, and now you're making multi-$1,000 decisions. Thankfully, this one was a 2-day event, so they were able to get refreshed and come back and play for the money today. And I think that helps some of us gray hairs at least helps us out a little bit.
Both players check here. Justin's got a lot of outs.
He does. A king would be a fun card, but he's just going to bet and scoop this one. That'll be that.
So he was behind, but once again in position. You make the bet, take it down. I have a few friends who play cash poker and never play tournaments, and we're taking a shot at a tournament not too long ago. And the one piece of advice, they asked me for any tips on the difference between the two games, and one thing I told them was, you got to be cognizant of how many chips the other guy has at all times. That's something that comes into play in a cash game, but not as much as in a tournament. In a tournament, you always have to know, do I have him covered or does he have me covered?
Right.
Does he have...
Is he only just have 4 big blinds and he's just going to jam anything?
Yeah. Does he have me 10-1, so he's going to call? It's not worth bluffing because it's too easy for him to call me off. You've got to be aware of those situations that just don't come into play when you're playing cash as much. Chris and Dustin, neither one of them with any piece of this, but Dustin's going to bet on his gut shot, and Chris with the call.
They both have gutters.
And
Chris
picks up
turns
his
pair.
jacks on the turn there.
Chris is going to check, and
Dustin with the
Dustin bets 30,000. I don't think not. Yeah, 30,000, not 30. It's a blind versus blind battle here. Neither one of them.
it's gonna
I'm going to pick him off there because I think in a blind versus blind, Dustin would have raised an ace pre-flop.
Mhm.
And instead, it kind of just turned, yeah.
kind of a weak bluff too. Like it really not enough to make him fold in that
Yeah,
situation.
it wasn't a convincing story for sure.
And almost no, not almost, literally no equity, nothing to actually call him on.
Mm-hmm.
So just to take a stab at it. And when you're the short stack, I'm not sure that's your move. But it's hard to let that big blind go. Again,
Mhm.
you're short stacked. You know that ante, 15K.
Those chips are so helpful. You just got to try to get all of them.
In case you guys missed it, Matt Lawrence made a monster bluff a minute ago and got called. We talked to him a little bit on the break. He's, said felt like it was a good move. It was a good move. It was an exceptional move. I don't think I could have called in that situation, but definitely Thomas summoned the call, as we say.
Yeah, I was trying to find Thomas during the break and ask him what his read was, but he was outside taking care of business and wasn't available for comment. So we will just have to try to figure out later, see if I can get a hold of him later. I think that's just the read of the tournament so far.
Absolutely.
I'd like to know exactly what he was thinking, how he got there.
All right. That's a very playable hand, five-handed.
Absolutely.
He's going to get a raise from the cutoff. Just a little min raise. Brady can't even defend that in the big blind. 8-3 offsuit. Not going to be the one. Justin checks it over to Chris. So difficult with a board like that this late in the tournament. You've got nothing, but do you have a better nothing than the other guy?
Chris is looking to be best with an unimproved king-queen. They're just going to
Yeah,
knock and roll him over.
Knock and roll, yeah.
They're both playing the top half of the deck, and the board would not oblige.
That's a situation where you realize the position you're in. You are the second and third largest stacks.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to make a mistake. Neither guy wants to be the one to
Mm-hmm.
screw up and walk into a trap. I mean,
Nobody at this table is really just taking that super aggressive line. Everybody's calculating and just trying to pick their spots. There are a few other players that play here that they use this as a license to run everybody over.
well, there was a point when Brady had 1.1 million chips and the next biggest stack was 300K,
Mhm.
where he was playing a little loose aggressive in certain spots, but even he's backed that off because he doesn't have that kind of chip lead. He's chip leader, but doesn't have the overwhelming chip lead that he had earlier.
Dustin all in with his short stack, just a hair over 10 bigs with the ace queen.
He's going to get it through the button.
He's going to get it through everybody.
Everybody's already folded before we see it, so there you go. That's a good pickup. You can get the blinds to fold. It's 40K. You can walk, that's 20% of his stack right now. So anytime you can make that move, it's a good move when it works. Look how even we are. Second, third, and fourth, literally tied right on each other. It's anybody's poker tournament. See what Dustin picks up under the gun here.
Suited king playable, but a short stack is going to wait for a better spot. If he had more chips, I think he'd get in there and splash around a little bit.
Yeah, he's not as short as he was a few hands ago, so he can wait for a spot. You can bleed a couple of
Brady picking
blinds.
up. This is going to be the battle of some of the chip leaders. As Thomas is waking up with ace queen, and Brady raising from the button is a very wide range. I expect Thomas putting a 3-bet. He has been one of the few players.
It is about 120, it looks like.
Yeah. Thomas has been one of the few players to have a 3-bet button here pre-flop in this final table. Was it the exact same hand?
It was the exact same. It was
Donovan, our producer telling us they got in the same situation earlier.
55
We got a call. Let's.
It's a swing and a miss for Thomas. He will be first to act. Brady just did flat
And he
the 3-bet,
just- and he
decided not to 4-bet
Checks it to Brady.
Checks it. I mean, even coming out of the small blind, that kind of flop really doesn't favor a 3-betting range. Brady could definitely have the sets here.
And he may take it down here. Can Thomas summon a call with only overs? Brady knows what he's doing. He's
I think
targeting.
if Thomas has a play, it
Yeah.
would be to raise and like represent the big pocket pair. Because calling, I mean, what are you representing with just a call? It's really not much of a range you can call her with unless you just flopped a set of tens.
I think he missed the c-bet there. First to act in that position, you were the pre-flop raiser. Or you made the big 3-bet. Do you want to take a stab at a c-bet there on that dead flop? That low flop.
In a vacuum, it sounds like a good idea. But what are you representing when you're 3-betting from the small blind against a button open? You're saying I've got a big hand and it came 10 high. That really doesn't hook up with a big hand. If you c-bet, you're saying I got a big overpair. It really narrows your range. It does put Brady to a test.
Saying I got a big overpair and the other guy's over there with sevens. Again, we have the perspective of knowing what the other guy has, but it feels like.
And if I'm in Brady's spot, I would fade a c-bet, at least on the flop. If he barrels the turn, I have to reevaluate, but I'm not folding to 1-bet on the flop.
5 raises. 30.
That's why sometimes it's best not to, because he put his opponent on the exact hand that he had.
Mm-hmm.
Brady, when you check it to him and he makes that big bet on the flop, he knows that you have 2 big overs. Poker's not just about winning and losing. It's about maximizing how much you win when you win and minimizing how much you lose when you lose.
Oh, for sure.
That's one of those things that new players, people who watch but never play, they don't always pick that part up,
Somebody told me a long time ago that aggression is the key to poker, but folding is the secret.
Folding is the secret. The best runs I've ever made in tournaments, I had memorable, spectacular folds. Those are the tournaments where we make great laydowns and live.
And I mean, even the ace queen right there isn't what I would classify a huge laydown or anything like that.
No, but
you do have to be able to lay down sets and 2 pairs and straights and non-nut flushes.
But not even the laydown with the ace queen, but the thought to not keep firing, knowing that you're probably behind and it's not the time to keep firing.
Yeah, and your opponent isn't going to buy what you're selling. Like some people are just like fit or fold. They look at their hand, they don't have it, they're going to let it go, and you can run those guys over. But I don't think Brady is one of those kinds of players, and I'm pretty sure Thomas recognizes that as well.
I can't see Justin making this call.
No.
And he doesn't.
Yeah, just one that got away from, monotone flop is always just all or nothing kind of board. So next man out the door is, like I said, $23.90 in their pockets. A little bit of about a $600 ladder up to a 4th. But again, all 5 of these competitors, eyes on the prize, up top, $7,180. And the lion's share of this $30,000 guaranteed prize pool. And some nice hardware as well. Matt went all out, bought some some nice glass trophies for all of our events here. I like to take care of our players, as I like to tell my wife, there's not much in my life they give out trophies for, so I want to win this one. And these ones are worth taking home.
You know, what's funny is I actually have some pretty substantial trophies from my day job
Oh,
that
yeah.
I don't have on display, but I do have poker trophies on display in my house.
I have my one poker trophy, and then something my first wife got me. It just says I'm kind of a big deal, and it has a little trophy cup on it.
In fact, I believe it annoys my wife. As she pointed out one time, she goes, "You realize that there's that poker tournament trophy on the mantle, and you've got all these big fancy awards sitting in boxes in the closet." I'm like, well, you know,
It's hard to win a poker trophy.
yeah.
They give those awards out to everybody. I'm just kidding. I don't
No, they don't. They don't. But it's just because those used to be on display in my office, and now, you know, I don't want to put them on the mantle.
So Thomas kind of got pulled back to earth a little bit here against that with that hand against Brady with the 7s versus ace queen.
When Brady is pulling away a little bit. I mean, just 5 minutes ago, he was within striking distance of all three of the shorter stacks of the next runner-up stacks, and now he's creating a little distance again.
As it sits, Brady is still running wire to wire. It's like a long way to go before it's over with. Don't get it twisted. But Brady has been the chip leader for every hand of this final table so far. I believe that's a 50,000 or maybe a 30,000 raise, 35,000 raise, even though it just says call $5,000. Oh no, excuse me,
No, he was a small blind. He just
limped.
called.
He
limped.
Okay.
And Thomas raises with air, basically,
Well,
just to see if Brady's real.
Blind versus blind
Gonna
configuration.
find out.
Well, Brady just did play it passively. He just limped in, and Thomas has been one to attack weakness. These two are going to go at it again. Brady flops really well, and I would like a check here, seeing he took just the limp call range.
And he does
So
check
line-
it over to Thomas.
He definitely would be under-repping this ace.
Gonna fire at this.
And of course, if he was notched with an ace, he wants to play pot control.
25K, not gonna get. I can't imagine he gets a fold here.
Oh, absolutely not. Brady's going to come along with this.
Oh no, he's not coming along. He's firing at it.
He's cutting out
Big
raising
raise.
chips. He wants to find out if what Thomas is made out of here. Does Thomas got a big ace and he's just or is he just messing around with a couple of napkins, which is the case, and Brady will take this one down. So able to maximize the value of that hand by playing it a little passively, a little coy. And Thomas quickly brought back down to earth. Just over 20 bigs now.
Definitely a situation where he kind of got caught trying to bluff at one with nothing.
Yeah, I mean, blind versus
Yeah.
blind, very wide configuration.
Mm-hmm.
And those are usually the type of situations the first person to bet wins the pot. Because, I mean, it's hard to make a pair and hold them.
Feel like I've heard that before.
That
Hard
was-
to make a pair.
Hard to make a pair.
Brady again with
Very
playable cards on the
very
button.
playable cards.
Gonna get a little raise.
And Thomas behind him. He has more playable cards. Does Thomas find another 3-bet here? He has stubbed his toe the last couple times he's tried it. But you're not gonna win a tournament just by flatting with big hands like this. He is cutting out 3-betting chips. Chris,
115.
Chris is out of the way quickly.
It's just going to be whether or not Brady can find the call button.
And if I'm Brady, I like this hand in this position. I'm going to make the call even. Might be a little loose, but I like it, even though we know he's behind.
9 calls.
All right.
A little bit of a.
It all comes down to the flop.
It could be a little bit of a dynamic too. Like Brady knows that Thomas has just lost a few hands to him, so maybe Brady's thinking Thomas is steaming. There's that dynamic as well. Swing and a miss for both players, so this is really going to test the mettle of both of them. Thomas out of position, putting in the 3-bet pre.
If Thomas can't find the bet here, this is going to end the same way as the last
He
one.
finds
He
the
finds
ultimate bet,
all
and this should get through.
in.
I mean, he is ahead, but he doesn't know that. He faded the snap. Brady is.
As we said earlier, bluffing with the best hand. Brady really doesn't want to find this hero call here. This is not the time.
No,
No.
there's just nothing he can do there. Thomas played the ultimate move and representing the hand and just hoping that this time Brady didn't have the ace. It would have been interesting if Brady would have had that ace-5 suited like he did last time if he would have made that call. I think he probably would have had to. I'm guessing.
I think so, but
interesting hand. And Thomas pulling back up, and if I'm Dustin, I'm just sitting back, giving me the popcorn. I'll watch these guys go at it all day long.
right. There's nothing you want to see more when you're the short stack than two of the big stacks going at each other.
Me and my 10 bigs are just gonna be over here chilling. You two, so let me know when you settle it between yourselves.
And when he shoves right there into the chip leader, is Dustin literally sitting in his seat just going, call it.
Yeah, no,
you don't care what the hands are at that point.
You're just a cheerleader of chaos at that point. Absolutely.
We're talking about $575 difference between 5th and 4th. So,
and I mean, opening the door to ladder up even higher. Now Brady has another playable hand.
Boy, we're about to get into this.
The other guy with a lot of chips is in the mix with Ace King, and this one could sting. I expect Chris will find the 3-bet here. He's not as 3-bet happy as Thomas, but Ace King, I think definitely.
Did he just say all in?
No, he bet it.
He just
100.
100K. Oh my God! With that, now there's all of those chips.
Dustin's all in now.
145.
145. What does Brady do here?
145. 9 is all in.
Brady jams too. If I'm Chris, I mean,
oh God.
Yeah,
How
this
do you
is not
fold here?
This is not a snap. This is not a snap.
Wow.
You could ladder up and get a huge one, or you could.
Are you surprised Brady shoved over the top there?
No, it's a little bit of a overplay, I think, but you want to isolate. You don't want to give.
of course.
You don't want to give Chris a price. And I mean, if Brady just flats, Chris is easily in the pot, and that's the last thing you want is two people in there with ace, with hands.
But he can't reopen it.
He can't.
So if you flat there, you have a chance to see the flop and take them both out.
Chris folded Ace King.
Folds
Dustin
Ace
hates
King.
to see that. That means Dustin is in normally a coin flip type of situation, and a 2-to-1 dog against Brady's 10s, since an ace and a king are in the muck already.
Oh,
so
boy.
far, so good.
4 outs. One
Diamond,
more
Diamond is
Diamond,
live.
No.
And Brady is going to spike the set.
Spikes the set he didn't even need.
And that will be that. Dustin eliminated in 5th place. Nothing to be ashamed of. You got your money in with Ace King. You just happened to run into it when someone else had the exact same hand. Took a lot of your outs. But $23.90 for his efforts. Almost 4x or 6x to buy in. Not too shabby. And Brady, the rich are getting richer. Back over the $1 million chip mark for about the 3rd time today. But he still has a 2-to-1 chip lead over 2nd place Thomas.
He's got 46% of all the chips with 4 players left.
Good place to be. Good place to be. And
not bad.
And again, the blinds are not that high. Our shortest stack is Chris with 390, over 20 bigs. So plenty of play left in this. There's not a lot of urgency. You can pick your spots, although the blind's coming around pretty quick.
Now this is where I think I flat call that all in there. The 145 to let Chris come in. I mean, of course, we know everything, but I think I want to see that flop. I think I want to see that flop come up.
I don't want to take pocket 10s 3-handed. Absolutely, I don't.
No, and I know you're right. You're putting so many chips at risk. If he does call you, what if he's got kings?
Then he's got kings, and the money's going to go in anyways. But what if he's got king queen, or king jack, or
That's
queen
true.
10, or queen jack? I mean, like any overcards fall, and against 2 players, you are feeling the pain. When you go all in, you don't have to think anymore.
You know what? There's a lot of truth to that. I found myself in that situation going, if I shove here, at least I don't have to make any more decisions.
Yeah, it's all over.
This is the famous quote from Scotty Wynn. You
call
call, it's going to be all over.
Yeah.
And that psychologically telling his opponent, God, I've been playing poker for a week nonstop. Like, I kind of want it to be all over. It's very interesting. One of our great travel dealers here just for the series.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, nice guy. Talked to him on the break. You're a serious poker dealer or poker player when you have the cards tattooed on your hands like Mike there. Very nice artwork.
One of our travel dealers, he was here yesterday. I don't think he's here right now. He actually dealt a dealt a bracelet awarding hand
Ooh.
at the World Series. They showed him there. I was watching the stream, and we're gonna go to this table, and he dealt out the hand where somebody won a bracelet, and I was like, I
Nice.
think I know that guy. And yeah, he says he dealt day 6 of the main. He's
It's Jeremy. I know Jeremy. Yeah.
Very
I
experienced
saw
dealer.
Jeremy on day 6 of the main, watching the highlights, and went, "Hey, I know that guy. He deals with the OG."
very, very experienced dealers.
Very good guy.
I mean, if you can't ever win a bracelet, I think it'd be pretty cool to actually deal the hand that awards one. I think
Absolutely.
that'd be pretty
That's
neat.
one of my dreams, to go deal at the World Series.
They'll hire
It's-
anybody, and
I've
I'm not
heard
saying they're like
that.
bad about you.
No.
but
I'm a little above average, but I would definitely be able to clear the hurdles out there. But yes.
I played it. I went there last year. I played the monster stack, and we had a dealer day 1. She needed help from the players to find straights, and I timed her from the first riffle to the last card hitting the button. It was like 48 seconds.
Oh my
It
sweet
was
Lord Jesus.
It was painful. It was truly painful.
Somebody posted one of those on
47 seconds, 48 seconds.
48 seconds
from the first
from
riffle
the first riffle to the last card
to the
being
last
out.
card hitting the button.
That's
Yeah, it was painful.
an
And
incredibly long time.
it was a lady, and she needed help finding straights.
Hey, listen, we all need help finding straights sometime.
Yeah.
I was at Donovan, our producer here, and I were at a table the other night playing a game, and I we ran it twice. The guy hit it straight on me on both boards, and not only did I not see it, he didn't see it. So he unintentionally slow rolled me and goes, "Well, I guess they're yours." And unfortunately for me, did not muck his cards. Mucked them face up, so that we could all see he actually had 2 straights. A little embarrassing for me as a former poker dealer to not see it. But, when he tells you you've got it, you just think, oh, I've got it. Yeah, no, I didn't.
I was playing in the Ambassador, and I thought I turned top pair with Queen Jack, and I turned over my cards, and it turns into Jack 10, and I don't know where those cards came from.
Oh, this wasn't I misread
Wow,
my hand.
Justin went all in on a bluff, and Thomas snapped him off.
Snapped him with
Trip
five.
deuces, obviously.
Trip 5s. But yeah,
Trip 5s.
Wow.
And now Thomas, up over $1 million in chips, is going to be right neck and neck with Brady.
Wow.
Justin just took a line and
Just
wanted to represent the hand that Thomas had.
always bad when you find yourself in that position of bluffing into the guy who has the hand you're trying to pretend you have.
He's out the door with 29.65 for his efforts, though. Quick ladder. Now we're 3-handed, 37.20 for 3rd place.
Good showing for Justin. I feel like he really
That escalated
played
quickly,
some great
but
hands
yeah,
here at
I
this
was-
final table today. But
I liked his chances, but he just a little bit of a misstep there. Easy to say in the hindsight, of course, but out the door with almost $3,000 for his troubles, and I expect we'll see him back. It kind of looks like he knows his way around a deck of cards.
Should have brought one.
we appreciate all you guys out there watching. There are quite a few of you watching right now. If you want to do us a favor and like the stream, leave a comment. Any comment
Absolutely.
helps us out. Commenting on the play is, of course, encouraged. But you hear Miss Carolyn announcing blinds are up. Next hand going to be 10 and 20. So we're
2 members of the Millionaire Club are going at it here. Neither one of them is too keen on that flop, though.
Brady checks it over. Thomas summons up some courage to just throw out 25K, see if he can get the chip leader to fold. And he does. That puts Thomas in the lead. For the first time today, Brady is not the chip leader, even though it's only by half of a big blind. Significant nonetheless to suddenly find yourself covered by another player.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Brady's probably not even aware of that fact.
Oh, yeah. If anything, they're both aware that they are right neck and neck and that they should both be gunning to get Chris out of this tournament for the big ladder. The difference between 3rd place, 2nd place, about $900.
$900, yeah.
So that's 1.5 buy-ins for the main event coming up this weekend, which, by the way, starts later today. If you want to fire at the 100K main event, you can do that this evening. If If you're not going to come out and play the 4-card game, which is currently going on right now, the PLO tournament, you can watch the stream. We will have the live stream of the final table for that later tonight.
We will.
4-cards becoming more of a thing on online. People watching
Oh, for sure.
the 4-card game. I find myself in my feed seeing a lot of PLO, and it looks like somebody always has double-suited aces and kings. And every time I watch one of those hands on Instagram, it's like, I never get these hands when I'm playing PLO.
Right. Yeah, no, it's I'm not.
Really makes me question the authenticity of some of these Instagram accounts. Like, why do you guys always have monsters? What a hand we have brewing here. Chris, of
Thomas
course,
Jack
going to
10.
fold. Gut shot, not the way you want to go out. You don't want to bet your tournament life on the gutter.
No, for sure. Chris
Look
is
at that.
actually down 92,000 in chips from the start. Thomas up 989.
989,000.
Yeah, he came in kind of middle of the field. And Brady's just kind of treading water. He came in right under or 1.01 million when he started off. And just kind of hanging out there as everyone else is consolidated around him. Thomas picking up a couple of fish hooks. And Chris about 15 bigs with a suited ace. Does he rip it here and try to? I think no. He's just going to call wow. And Brady's waking up with a monster too. These are
we got
huge
hands, 3-handed. We could see some fireworks here.
I think Brady's going to put in a squeeze here. I know I would.
Now, if Thomas 4-bets, if I'm Chris, I'm getting out of there. I want to see these two big stacks go at each other.
Absolutely, I'm mucking because I'm not even keen about the 3-bet, and then a 4-bet comes in behind it.
Thomas does 4-bet all in.
Thomas 4-bet jams
It's the
this.
snap fold, from Chris.
Yeah, that's no brainer right there. He is happy to watch these two go at it.
Brady can't call this.
Brady's trying to figure out, is this guy just making a move here? But I mean, ace queen is a big hand, but they call it the parking lot hand for a reason, and he is going to let it go. Thomas is going to take down a nice $250,000 chip pot.
Wow.
Put a big dent into Brady's stack.
Thomas has surged ahead from where he was at the break. Just unbelievable. He's at 3 times the number of chips he had 20 minutes ago. So the dynamic has definitely changed now. It's one of those that didn't really help Chris out any, but you still, at least he didn't get into any trouble.
Yeah, he would have liked to see more blood there, but
yeah, I think he would have liked to see a 4-bet of like 300K, 400K,
or 5-bet jam.
You know. Brady with a very playable Queen 10 suited. Once again into Thomas with a even more playable hand. Gonna get a call.
Big hands short-handed. They're just not out there with napkins. They're catching the top half of the deck for sure. And this is a good flop for Thomas. This is one of those kinds of hands where it could turn into a straight versus 2 pair really easily, but it came fairly benign, just giving Thomas top pair. Oh, Brady is going to lead out here.
60K. Thomas with top pair, king kicker.
And once again, there's the happiest man at the table.
He sure is. Like, let's let you guys fight. Kind of a dead deuce on the turn.
Yeah, that's a stone brick.
We get the check from Brady now. Let's see what Thomas
is.
Oh, was that a check?
Oh,
all right, let's see the river.
Very sneaky. I like it a lot.
Just a brick, just nothing but a 4 of hearts. Can Brady muster the bluff here?
I think anything reasonable.
No.
Brady's waving the white flag, and Thomas knows he has the best hand. He tried to lay the trap for Brady on the turn, but Brady wasn't having it.
And a quick fold, and we are on to the next. But once again, Thomas surging ahead now.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't quite have Brady doubled, but that is always what I call the danger zone of heads up. And of course, we're not heads up yet. I'm not forgetting about you, Chris, but just saying, three-handed, it's similar. It's a similar dynamic in that when you have more than double the chips of the other man, when you know he can call an all-in win, and you're still not
Right, you're still not hurting.
That's the place where you have an overwhelming advantage. We're not there yet, but my goodness, Brady's got to be second-guessing some of his hands. It can get into your head. You got to be real careful not to, as we all say, not to get tilted, not to let it start to creep into your brain.
Right.
They say the great quarterbacks are the ones who can throw an interception and then completely forget about it by the next drive.
Yeah,
poker is a lot like that.
You got to have goldfish memory for sure.
Once again, Thomas is going to want to see a flop with this.
40,000.
Making it 40K, just a min open, not getting too far out of line. Chris would like to have a playable hand. And I guess he decides this is the one.
That's the hand?
It's suited. He's probably in his own lane, and he knows Thomas has been getting very active. He doesn't realize that Thomas has actually had some cards.
275.
275,000. It's just a drop in the bucket. It's about
he can call this, lose the hand, and still be the chip leader. So he,
12, 13 bigs. He is going to
he
call
does
it
make
off.
the call. Let's
Thomas, Chris, assuming the position.
Thought that long, honestly.
Oh man,
Chris is going to
Here
be
we
looking
go.
for an
Get
8,
some outs.
a 5, 3 diamonds, but not 4. That is
and
not
that is
what
not the flop he
Chris
wanted. I think
needs. That is going to be that, barring a miracle.
that's it. No, he's
is
dead,
it.
and
Chris
we
is
are heads up for the championship.
Thomas taking down another big pot and has Brady on a 2-1 disadvantage, almost 3-1.
Thank you. Good plan, man.
But nothing to be disappointed with. He had a second in the opener, now a third, 37-20 in his pocket to go along with the $4,000 he won the other night, and it's been a pretty good week for our man Chris in the 5 seat.
A second place finish and a third place finish.
Yeah, he won $4,000 in the opener.
That's very solid.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. I know people that have had worse weeks, that's for sure. A little disappointing for sure, but nothing to be ashamed of.
We've been going at it all night anyways.
We really have.
Sorry about that. Little technical difficulties here in the booth. As we go to heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Martin, you still got that fancy shot where you got them both in the screen? Well, that works.
I got a wide shot. I'm actually going to ask. Hang on one second.
All right.
Well, we're going to go to a flop here. Thomas flopping the best of it here, but Brady does have a gutter.
If you're Brady, you're thinking you got quite a bit of outs there, and not
So much.
anymore.
I mean, Brady does. He's still live to a 5. I think he pretty much realizes that's the beginning and end of where he's at. But he's going to take a stab.
Oh my goodness!
He, try to represent the ace, but Thomas is not going to have it.
Call here.
Last card. He is looking for a 5. It does not materialize. Absolute brick, and really nothing to represent either. Brady going to try to barrel one more time here.
Can he bluff at it? He's going to try. I'm not sure that's enough. I think.
Ace.
Wow. 115 a snap call, and Brady sends quite a good portion of his chips over there. It's going to be about a 4-1 chip lead. Yeah,
This is
Thomas.
exactly what I was talking
There
about
we
a second
go.
ago. Now you're at that situation where if you go all in and win, your opponent is still the chip leader. That's when you're in the real danger zone. Not that I want to take away from how well Thomas is playing, but man, it's good to run good at the right moment.
Oh
sometimes.
yeah. If I ever have merch, that's going to be my catchphrase. It feels good to run good.
It does.
Sorry.
You know, I only ever tend to run good on day one. You know, early in the tournament. You know, get my starting stack up to 5-6x, and then just fall apart.
Yeah, as a cash game player, I can totally. Yeah, I do really well with 150 bigs on my stack, but when we get down to 20, it's just meltdown city.
Now, conversely, Brady, great player.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in any kind of position where the blinds are a problem yet. Okay, because you've got 23 big
23
blinds.
bigs, yeah.
So you just got to kind of regroup, take stock of. You're not controlling the table against 6 guys. You got 1 guy to worry about,
Mm-hmm.
and he can end your tournament at any moment. So just kind of
One thing.
don't do anything crazy.
A couple months ago, he played in the main. He finished 3rd or 4th, and I don't want to say it was a punt or a meltdown, but he built up a big stack, and then it almost seemed like he was rushing things. And like one hand went against him, and he kind of tried to rush his way through it, and he ended up getting his money into a really bad situation and finishing 3rd. And I'm hoping he's learned from that and doesn't have that same result here.
Conversely, is that creeping into his mind right now? Is he remembering that? I know I would be.
I don't know. I didn't want to ask him about it because you don't want to put bad stuff.
No,
in
you don't want to
somebody's
remind
head.
it. No.
Hey, you remember that time when you punted?
When you punted away. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy, Martin.
I
But
definitely do not. Brady had a premium there, but Thomas did not want to comply with his ace queen. I think Thomas he's got Brady up against the ropes. He's not just going to get in there with some rags.
no.
I mean, he's not going to sit back and wait for an ultra premium, but last thing you want to do is Brady double a player like Brady back up to $1 million in chips, and you'd be sitting there at 1.5. Brady pick up another premium monster's hand.
Gracious. You're going to raise, but you don't want to raise too much because you do want that call. You want it. My goodness.
He just put in the min raise, and this is a hand that Thomas will definitely get involved with and maybe even put in a 3-bet. These are 2 of the more aggressive players we've had, and I'm happy to see people. Yeah, he does put in the 3-bet, making it $1.25 to go. Back over to Brady now.
Is this a jam?
Absolutely.
Don't forget, ace-10, incredibly strong heads up.
For sure.
It's a strong hand 7 ways.
Brady does pull the trigger. He's all in.
How much is it?
If Thomas calls this and loses, he'll be down to about a 3-2 chip lead against Brady. But if he calls this and wins, he can hoist the trophy.
He has to call. He has to call.
He can hoist the trophy 700.
Oh, boy.
7180 up for grabs if Thomas can find a 10. Otherwise, Brady will double and be back up to almost $1 million in chips.
And a 10
right
on the flop. Oh, my gosh.
Brady
down to
looking
3
for
outs.
a king.
Oh, a king or jack.
King
Picks
or
up
a
all the jacks.
Jack. Cannot
find it. Wow. What? That's it.
That will be it. Thomas and Brady shake hands as well-tested and battled competitors. A really well-played final table. A short heads-up match. The hand just played itself, and Thomas was able to find the 10.
We went from 6 players down. I mean, what do we have, 6 players coming back from the break?
6 coming back from break, and now less than 45 minutes, we are crowning
That one
champion. 46.95 for Brady, 71.80 for Thomas. Nothing to be ashamed of from either player. We're happy you were able to join us. Stick around later tonight. We'll be bringing you our 4-card championship. But for now, I'm Martin Acme Poker along with
Radio Patrick, and we will be back together tonight for that final table. So please join us right here from the OG Clubhouse.
Thanks for watching, everybody.